For more than 46 years, the New Arts Center has served the Newton community and the greater Boston region, providing arts enrichment and educational programs for students of all ages. Part of our mission is to lower the barriers to participation in the arts. And we do this through the variety of programs we are now calling our Cultural Access Project. Tonight at the gala, we're here to talk about asking for your support to help us ensure that these programs continue to grow and flourish and serve the students in our community who need access to arts and arts education.
I was fortunate enough to be one of the artists selected last year for an exhibition that was curated by BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, People of Color. It's a program that New Art does, and was curated by Ashley Corinne. It was phenomenal, and I'm so happy to have been part of it, and I want to make sure, do my part to make sure that it's a program that's continued. It's inclusive, it's diverse, it's all of the things that the world needs, especially after a pandemic. There's another reason, though, that I'm excited to donate my work, and that's because I'm disabled. And so anytime I hear of a program that's helping disabled artists, it moves me, and so that's what I'm here for.
Really, I was brought into the New Arts Center based on the reports families were giving to the New Arts Center about levels of anxiety, depression, mental health, certainly around isolation during a pandemic. And middle school years are really a formative time for making connections and identity searching and making connections to peers. And so coming in with an artist therapy program, it really meets an intense need that is present and born out of the pandemic as well.
It's a good place to express yourself and to enjoy yourself. There's a tremendous enjoyment in it. I think more than anything else. And as I say, and you get involved with people who are interested in things that they're putting the money to good use. That's all there is to it. It's there's a tremendous amount of joy when people can express themselves, and they're allowed to express themselves.
Art truly creates community. It is not just a tagline for a fun event. So often when I talk about New Art and try to get people to come and do different events or classes, they're like, oh, I'm not artsy, I'm not creative. And New Art is so much more than just a place that offers art classes. Whether you like to make art, whether you like to look at art, or you want to learn and talk about art and expand your perspective, or you just want to hang out with other people and feel a connection, New Art offers all of that in an inclusive and an accessible way. The experiences, the classes, the art exhibits, the cultural community events, the fun night outs that are planned. Those are things that benefit everyone, not just artists and creatives. And so open your mind and give it a shot.
What is my vision for New Arts Center? Surveys suggest there's a need for services for emerging and established artists throughout Newton. I believe we should think strategically about the next tier of services with skill-based classes, but also residencies, access to fabrication and art spaces. With fellowships and funded calls for art, we could challenge and engage artists locally, but also nationally, around some of the most pressing issues facing our country today. If there's one thing I could tell donors, it's thank you for what you've already done to support New Arts Center. The other is, as we consider our new direction in the next 3 to 5 years, what initiative would you like to put your name on? Is it technology? Is it arts and communities? Is it arts therapy? Is it expanding our services to the deaf community? It is the work of donors that make innovative work happen, and so we thank you for it.